For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Lauren, the incredibly lucky sister of the groom. It is such an honor. It is such an honor to be standing here before you all today on this joyous occasion. After the time I 5-star slapped Luke on the back on Christmas morning, I wasn't so sure I was going to be getting an invite. No, but really, growing up with Luke wasn't all that bad all the time. Him and I have gotten into a few disagreements, but what siblings haven't? When push comes to shove, I will always have his back, and I know he will always have mine. Sure, he's always been a raging nerd. But what's not to love? Anyone who knows Luke knows that he is a smart man with a genuinely good heart. To put it simply, Luke's just always kind of had his ducks in a row. I've always looked to him for the next direction from when I was little even until now. I remember when we were in elementary school in the summertime, we would pull all-nighters. We wouldn't even necessarily hang out, but we would always check on each other. And if we went to bed, I knew it was probably time for me to as well. Luke had been in school, so I had been in school. And Luke excelled in athletics and music, and so I wanted to do that too. All I can think is that I'm lucky his interests weren't involved with things considered to be a little bit more risque. Who knows where I'd be? I really can't think of two people that are better suited for each other than Luke and Anna. I was actually living with Luke at the time when Anna and him had first met. And of course, they knew each other in high school, but it was one of the first times they were getting together to meet after a bit of time. I was sitting on the couch one day and he told me very casually that he was going to have a girl over for a study date. I remember saying to him, okay, I can go upstairs, give you guys some privacy. And he's like, no, don't worry. Just stay down here, we're fine. I was kind of awkward because I was in the living room adjacent to them, which was openly in the kitchen. And so I got to see a little bit of what it was like between the two of them. And I knew from the get-go that Anna was going to be in our lives for a long time. What I love about Luke and Anna's relationship is that they both are still reaching for their personal goals while still supporting each other in a partnership. When Luke first told me that him and Anna were going to be doing long distance, I was like, well, good luck with that. But months would pass and I would only see the dedication between the two of them grow, and for the better. Because Luke and I were living together while him and Anna were doing long distance, I got a little bit more insight maybe than what was shown on the surface. I remember this one morning I had come home from work because I was working nights, and I saw a handwritten letter from Anna sitting open on the counter. I know I'm nosy. But I just couldn't help myself. I had to look, you guys. You guys probably don't know this, but I actually took a photo of the letter. Because I loved it so much, it was just the cutest thing I'd ever read. I'm just going to read the beginning of it, just because I don't want to embarrass you guys or anything. No. But the beginning of the letter reads, Dear Luke, your smile. I can't wait to see your happy face in a couple of weeks. I melt when I see your smile and I know that you're happy. I remember reading this and being so filled with joy for my brother and him, and his soulmate had found each other. I mean, let's face it, I always thought he might be a little bit of a trouble finding him, sorry. Not because of him being a bad guy or anything, but he's genuinely a really good guy to be around. But gosh, anyone who's willing to put up with him whistling literally every song you've ever heard Anna. I mean it, Anna. It's literally every song you've ever heard from now on. You can also look forward to a definitely not necessary, but also sort of wonderful rendition of a whistling performance from Luke Symington. And you won't just hear it once. it will be multiple times and it'll be performed in different ways. He's experimented with a lot of different techniques, so he will surely keep you on your toes. And you know, he'll get done with whistling a song and he'll say to you, you know, I'm really good. Like, I could be a professional. And Anna, all that I am asking you as a sister of Luke is that you keep this man humble, okay? I've worked so hard to keep this Leo man humble, and I just wish that you don't throw all of my years away of precious dedication to this work. Overall, though, and I only say this once just because it's your wedding day, Luke, but you're the best whistler I've ever heard. Lastly, I'll leave you both with some advice. I know I'm not married, but I've seen enough romantic comedies in my time to know what I'm talking about, okay? Luke, always remember that a happy wife is a happy life, okay? And Anna, he'll change his shoes, I promise. It's once a year, it's something that happens once a year. You'll have to nudge him maybe, but he'll do it. And to the both of you, never go to sleep without a kiss goodnight, because that's always super important. I wish you both nothing but the absolute best. And I can't wait for all of the amazing things that you two will accomplish as a team and partnership. I love you both so much, and when you guys move into your new home, just make sure that you have a room for me, because I want to stay. Okay.